Whew. All right. Welcome back. Oh, wait a minute. Welcome back to there we go. Nice Fast channel. It's time. Woo! Oh, is that dead? Is this battery dead? There's no way. It's dead. Oh, well. It's time for KFLive number 257. Guys, I've had like 3 different crises this evening. All of them have been averted, but that is why we are starting late. Mucho apologies to each and every one. Now, we do have one more crisis, which is that I have to make sure I can get my earbuds to connect so that when my guests come on in a little bit, because I haven't gotten that done yet, I can hear them. Knives sort of slow today, Dana. Jeez. It has been a friggin' wild day, man. And we had work crises followed by home crises. Let's see. If I play music, can I hear it now? Let's see. Or this. Yep. Okay. Earbuds work. So we are good to go. All right. Here we go. So welcome back. And I hope everybody's doing good. Who is here? Robert Feely, Knives Late channel. Hey, Miranda. What is going on? Hey, Dana, what's going on? Tim B. Hello, sir. What is going on, Angelo and Clint Crosby? And there's Jason Beecher, Zach Kennard, Big Hams. What's up, dude? Been a while. Been a minute and a half or so. Hope you're well. Mr. Mouse, good to see you. Hello, D. Letterman. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Hey, did I see? No, I didn't. Yeah, there he is. Hey, Jim Miller, channel member and moderator. I thought I did. Good to see you. Hey, Steve Kern. Hey, good to see you, sir. Okay, well, that was a rough start. We are going to have some guests here in a little bit. And we're going to basically just do some chatty chat, and we're going to talk about Blade Show Texas, which is coming up in about a week and a half. The reason I decided to have guests on is still when I talk for a long period of time right now, which I need to remind myself to talk softer. Hey, Blessed, if I talk for 2 hours, I would not have a voice. So I'm going to bring some guests on, and we're going to chat. And then next week, we got Ben from Jack Wolf Knives here with us. And yeah, there'll be a new launch by then, hopefully. It sounds like. So that is good. Hey, Sam, Sam's coming on here in a little bit. There's Wyvern. Good to see you. Now, we're going to do a couple of things. First of all, go ahead and start telling me what you have in the pocket today. Then we're going to do an unboxing, and we're going to talk about a couple of knives. And then we will go from there. Hey, Steve L., good to see you. All right, voice down. Hey, Uncle Cal, hope you're doing well, my buddy. Oh, fun evening. Hey, Dekanji, what's going on? Good to see you. But yeah, start with your pocket checks. While I wait for you guys, I'll go ahead and show. We had, of course, Blue Monday today. The first one in the pocket today was the beautiful Quiet Carry Drift LC in the blue and the titanium and the LC 200N. Love it. Hey, Anassa, what's up? Yep, I am exploiting the guests. That's exactly right. That's a good one. That's a good catch, man. Hey, Jim Miller. Blue Devo Growler, blue Mini Growler, and blue Dust Devil. Nice, dude. Very, very good, Jim. Crewwear Smock and a pair of 3 Maximed for Big Hams. Nice, dude. Coming back in with a great carry. Flipping and fidgeting with a tornado. Thanks to Ken Faulkner. Very cool, Dana. Well, that's awesome, Ken. GEC Town Physician number 41, Tempest Tornado, Victorinox Classic SD, for our buddy Tim B. What's up? All right. Microtech something I saw and it went away. Microtech Ultratech. Hey, Paper Tiger. Gen 3 ZBP. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, Apex Carry. Pockets, Burning Stables Forged Lemmy, and a Vulcan Customs Knives Warney, both in blue. Very cool. Carried the Vosteed Croc in blue and a blue Kubi Thorn, says Aries. Hey, buddy. Thanks for being here. Hey, Keith the Knife Freak with a purple tornado today. Keith is a channel member and a moderator. Very cool. My Jack Wolf Scuffle and a Blue G Mascus Microburst for our buddy Robert Feely. Rivery Zero and a Kaiser Foca for Iron Chef 2001. Good to see you. That's awesome. Robin, what's up? Miranda's got a blue Manix 2, a Raccoon 2, a blue RMX, and a Kaiser Mini Harpoon. Very cool. Got the WKD. Wyvern Kodiak Design Gracchus Proto. And I want to check one of those out. Spyderco Bodacious and a Wee High Fin XL for our buddy Sam. Very cool. Apex Carry. Okay. Saying hello. There we go. Hey, Apex Carry. GEC 32 Leatherman Wingman. Gerber Utility Knife. Case Sadi Jr. and a Kershaw Bel Air for Jason Reacher. Starting with the cough drop already. Hey, Metal Relic, what's going on, man? Lurking with a full belly, says Dekanji. That's nice. I have my special tornado and an SAK Mini Champ. Nice. Very nice, Kathleen. Love it. Benchmade drop point shootout. Nice. Matt Conklin. Sounds cool. All right, Ramsey's is trying to kill me. Leatherman Arc. Sog Power Pint, Demco 20.5 and OS 10, Spyderco Bodacious S30V, Spyderco Shaman M4, custom fixed in 1095, custom neck knife in AEBL, Olight Mini 2 Ultra for Ramsey's. Nice. Victorinox Companion Light and Lynch Northwest AAP for our buddy Uncle Cow. Arkfeld UV and a sheepdog button lock in my Carta, says Zach. Nice, Zach. Hey, Rory. This old dude set up a Wavelink repeater router for the Starlink system. I'm about 3 months back, and it's I set it up about 3 months back, and it's all finally working today. There you go. Well, at least it's working. Cold Steel Recon 1 Tanto, Cold Steel SR1, Kaiser Quartz, Clacken Flint, Burning Stables Forge, Kira Dassey for Blessed EDC. Hello. Steve has, I'm going to drop my voice a little bit more. You guys let me know if you can't hear me, okay? MBK, Sabertooth, Best Tech Tulip, okay? Very nice, Steve. There you go, Tim. Sounds horrifying. Ooh. All right. Threw up in my mouth a little bit. Thank you. Hey, projectiles are sharp. All right. Let's see. No, you can't fake like you're carrying it. You have to actually be carrying it. Bites of tacos. There you go. MSI Mini, Kaiser Militao, Tri-State V2, Wubin X3 for Donald Malinkovich. Nice, sir. KB Zephyr, what more do I need? In my opinion, if you wanted to go down to one knife, that would be the one. And for those of you that keep saying it's too big, and for those of you that keep saying you don't like speed holes, I wish you would try it. I know it's expensive. It's a fantastic freaking knife, okay? Just my opinion. Hey, Crow's Blades, what's up? I know it's my design. It's okay. Raptor, Berkeley Cerakote Shiv, Viper Balone, Concept Kasami, Thunderhead, the Doge NATO, Fireball, QSP, Hedgehog, Moormaker, Trapper, Okai, River, Kayak, Baton 4, Arkfeld Pro, Top Dog, New Breed, and Top Dog and New Breed EDC. Hanks, very nice, Bluminati. Thanks for being a member. and a channel member and a moderator. All right, let's see here. Opinion rules. Yes, sir. Grab my Leatherman sidekick over any folder. Very cool. That works. If it works for you, then that works for me. Downdraft and my Sugar House Flying Goddess. Nice. Very cool, Tom. What do you think? They are beautiful. Hey, wait. I image carry Damascus every day. Nice, Rachel. Oh, imagine carry. Sorry. I can't read. Hey, what's up, Blaze? Good to see you. All righty. So, second knife for me today is the Jack Wolf After Hours Jack. Hey, Michael Chavez. Good to see you. In the blue linen micarta. Very sweet indeed. And third is the Aries EDC Stick in the Sheath XL. No, the Rockhopper XL. That was my fault, not the knife's fault or the sheath's fault. But there is the Rockhopper XL done by our buddy Aries with the hand satin. Very, very nice. Strider SNG, favorite carry, and only one I would keep. Nice, Cat Scratch. All right, that works. Very cool. If you love it that much, then that is great. Who is the Zodiac Killer? I don't know. Howdy, sir. SPK Lamia, MBK Tusk, Tactile Bear, MBK Drop. MBK dropped some bangers on his site today. Nice. Knives Are Life. Very cool. Jacques Wolf. All right. Let's get to some of this stuff over here. And then our guests are going to join us in about 25 minutes or so. I don't know. If I start dying, I'll have them join earlier. Matt, I've just got some Pellegrino sparkling water from Italy. I love sparkling water. That's what I'm into now. All the flavored crap, I gave up on it. There's too many ingredients. This is literally just water and whatever it is that makes it bubbly. What is it? Carbonated water, literally carbonated mineral water. So just carbonation and water. So, yep. Hey, Freak Show, what's going on, man? Fred the Lug is going to join us in a little while as well. So it looks like we got two knives from our friend Andy over at Rosecraft. And you know what? I saw an email from him, but let me just check the email real quick and make sure I'm even supposed to show these yet. Are they up on his site? Anybody know? I am literally, let's just go here. TDD. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? This is the, yeah, I don't know if I've seen these yet, so I better double check. Hang on. Literally, this will just take a second. Okay, they're up on traditional pocket knives, so I think that makes it fair game. Carbonic acid sounds cooler. There you go. All right, so what we have here is the Rosecraft Hatchie River Jack, and these drop on Monday the 16th at 8:30 a.m. It looks like I have two versions. Are they both the same model? Yep. The Hatchie River Jack in two versions. And these drop next Monday. So a week from today at 8:30 a.m. 10% off with code. Ooh. No, not code. Ooh. Hey, Chrissy. Oh, I don't know, Chrissy. YouTube stinks. I mean, they're literally terrible. By the way, speaking of that, did I freeze? Guys, am I frozen? Or is it just on my end? Let me know. I think it's froze. Daggone it. Yes. Okay. All right. You know the drill. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can fix this. I might go away for a minute. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Yeah, it looks like you can, but now I'm totally non-existent. So give me a minute. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can see and hear me, please. Let me know. No. Marco says no. All right. I'll wait. How can you say no if you can't hear me? Okay, good. All right, so we're back. This was one of the crises that happened earlier. I see NAF people. But anyway, so we have two versions of the Rosecraft Hatchie Jack. Okay, these are Andy's take on a Lanny's clip. We have green micarta, and we have tan micarta or natural micarta. I will say there's a lot of blades sticking up, but I cannot pinch this. Ugh, I can. It is very strong. Well, is it? Okay. Hello, Titanium Justin. It is not that strong. I just can't pinch it. It's really not that strong. Hey, Robert Willoughby. I just can't pinch it. It's a little too slick. So I have to use the nail nick. But here's what we've got. We've got a fairly large clip point with a really nice kind of drop down, fattened out handle here. Feels really good and secure. That's the green one. And this is the, whatever you call it, natural micarta. These are in 14C, of course. Let's make sure before I say that. Yep, 14C, and they drop next Monday. Very, very cool indeed. And you go to traditionalpocketknives.com next Monday, and you will be able to pick one up. Wipe all the oil off. Why would we want to do that, Michael? Jeez. Oh, come on. You just ruined all my fun. All right. Michael wants a pretty look. So here we go. We're still with the China sticker and everything, but there's a prettier looking blade. That is the tan version. And this is the green version. Okay. Very cool. I don't know what you call that shield. Was this like a rosebud? Is that the rosebud one? Working man's knife, 100%. This is not your peel an apple knife. This is a get to work knife. Yep, I agree with that. 100%. All right. Also wanted to show off this guy. This drops Friday. Let me find my notes. Here we go. This, if you guys ever seen the Aux Manufacturing or Auxiliary Manufacturing pocket buoy fixed blade, well, this is the folding version of it. It will be at their website this Friday the 13th at auxmfg.com. And you know what? They don't list the price. Tim, do you mind going to auxmfg.com and see if you can see the price on this? It is an M390. It is 6.53 inches overall. Beautiful micro milling. These are done by Miguron. Now, one of the things you always get with Miguron, I say things about Miguron that I don't like everything, but listen to this when it goes back into the detent. It's got this really positive pop into the detent. And if you stay off that lock bar, you get a really nice flip. M390. Is there a recurve to that? There is. Interesting little recurve there. You do have a sharpening choil. It is a small knife, but not too terribly small. There you go, Gorilla. Is that your job? 220. Okay. So these are 220, which kind of figures for Miguron. That makes sense. It is kind of a coffin shaped handle. You do have a hog's nose lanyard post in the backspacer. Cool looking. Now I think what do they call their deadhead? Okay. So they call their series of knives from Auxiliary Manufacturing the Deadhead series, and you've kind of got a skull in a flower kind of thing going on there. That's on the box as well. Really interesting knife. So I'll be doing a video. Probably it'll go up Friday morning. The Rosecrafts are like 60, usually around either 61 or 65. Let's see. I've got that called up right here. So let me see. They are not free. $61.99, so $62, and you can take 10% off with code NICEFAST10. Another look at that one. So this is dropping a week from today, and this is dropping on Friday. Decent looking knife. I mean, it's small, but because you've got that flare at the end of the handle, I feel kind of comfy and locked in, which is good. And you got a wicked clip point. I don't, we can get into the discussion, and NASA wants to have, which is that really a buoy? And the answer is no. But who cares? You can call things whatever you want these days. But very interesting. Is it bigger or smaller than the Tornado? I wouldn't have a Tornado on me today, so give me a second. Where's my case? Here it is. Again, part of all the crises earlier, I had all kinds of crises. By the way, there's still only 2 of these left at TempestKnives.com. If you go over there, there's 2 of these, and there's plenty of bead blasted titanium, blue fat carbon, and purple fat carbon. All right, let's see. So it's Tornado size, dude. It's pretty much exactly, what did they say? They said 6.53. So yeah, Tornado 6.5. So 0.03 bigger than a Tornado. But you can see it's interesting. It looks like maybe they snuck a little bit more blade in there because of the fatness of that handle at the end. That's interesting. Thank you, Tim B. Thank you, everybody, for your help with the links. Tim, appreciate you, buddy. NICEFAST10 at Rosecraft, on Rosecraft at TPK. Right. And if you wait till they're at Rosecraft, if he even has any, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, then that's just plain old Knives Fast, okay? That blade shape is, I would like to hear it, Tim. Finish it, dude. You're allowed to have an opinion. You don't like the blade shape? It's an aggressive blade shape. I don't know. What does everybody think in the chat? Tim doesn't, I don't think Tim digs it. What about the rest of you guys? Not my jammy jam. Rachel likes it. Fred says aggressive. I see you in the chat, by the way, Fred. I'll be there in just a minute. Hey, Matt Conklin. I mean, in the waiting room, whatever it's called. Interesting. I like it. Not for me. ZT-ish. All right. Hey, Brian White. Hey, Brian, Mitten State. Good to see you. Not for me. Anyway, I still think that's a pretty decent price for what you're getting with the milling. There's a lot of milling on the inside. It feels pretty light, but again, it's a pretty small knife. Just out of curiosity, what does it weigh? I'm going to say like, all right, hold on. Let me get the tornado back in my hand. Yeah, I'm going to say right at like 2.8 or something, but I'm probably going to be off. I'm always wrong. 3.3. All right. So it actually weighs 0.3 more than the tornado. I was way off, but it wasn't way off. Yeah, I know you were, Tim. I know you were. And I was trying to coax you out of that. I mean, everybody's allowed to have an opinion. Not every knife is for everyone. Not a fan of the blade shape, but I like the handle. Right. And can we say something real quick here? I want to go do something. Give me a second. Shoot. Yeah, I remember the name of it now. I'm going to go look something up, and I'm going to show you guys the definition of why I was so hard on a knife, okay? I want you to look at something, all right? So here is the knife that I beat up to no end. And if you look at that tomb knife, what do you have? You have a thin handle at the back of the handle and a fat handle at the business part of the grip, okay? The fat is at the part where the blade is. The reason is they were going aesthetics over function, okay? This is function with aesthetics. This is not over. So having a fatter handle at the back and a little thinner down here gives you room to get up here, get your proper grip, and be locked in with that fatter end to the handle, okay? This is how you do a tomb knife, okay? I'm sorry. And I will say again, I haven't ordered one yet, but if, another knife I've been really hard on, the RMX from Work Sharp, they actually came out with one today with thumb studs. And if they really work and it's really good, then kudos to my friends at Work Sharp. That is great. But I don't care for a knife you got to flip open with your wrist. But to me, this is great. Again, you don't have to like the blade. If you don't like the blade, I totally get it. I kind of dig it, actually. I think it has a really unique, interesting look. Is it one I would carry all the time? Probably not. But again, it is pretty cool. Exactly. I said that in my review, Justin. I said if they took the handle and flipped it around, and the designer got a little, didn't like that suggestion. So it's, and it sold well. So who cares? What does KC mean in the grand scheme of things? My opinion is just an opinion. Jim, I totally agree. I think profile-wise, this is really cool. Now, real quick before we move on to Fred and Sam, if you guys have not gone to Tempest Knives Instagram yet, you should do that. Let me see if I can. I'm not logged into it here, but let me see. Knives Instagram. Let's see if it'll let me show this. Now, I have revealed I did something different just simply because, yeah, why not? Well, and it is not going to show them to me because I'm not logged in. But anyway, go to Tempest Knives US at Instagram, and you can see all 4 versions of the upcoming Tempest Knives. Where is that? the upcoming Tempest Knives Mach 71. Now, it's no secret. There are two versions you've seen all along. What did Kathleen say? Huge pivot on the work sharp looks bad. Yeah, I agree. So you know about the Blackbird edition, which is going to have a regular DLC finish and a PVD handle with these red Cerakote accents. This is made after the SR71 Blackbird, thinnest hollow grind I've ever seen. Kevin said the same thing. It is sick. They are in production. They will be here late April, early May, is what we're thinking. Really? Well, Brian, yuck. I'm glad you like it. I do not. And then this one we are now calling the X1. Okay, the X1 was the Bell X1. That was the first plane that Chuck Yeager flew to break the sound barrier as the first man to do so. And so we're going with the aviation theme and just fast stuff because you'll see that in a moment. This is a belt satin. It is dirty with a bead blasted handle. So I do need to clean that one before I take it to Blade Show. And then there are two. Sure, he can do that, Justin. I don't care. Then there are two other versions that you need to go look at. There is the stealth version, which is a dark wash handle and acid stonewash S90V blade. They're all S90V acid stonewash with blue accents, blue anno accents, like blue screws, blue backspacer, so on. And then there is a blue anodized handle with a stonewash blade. And that one is being called the Blue Flame. Now, anybody besides the guys I've already talked to about this, who in the chat knows why I would pick the name Blue Flame? Who's old enough to remember the reason I picked that name? Anybody? Anybody? Is anybody there? Let's see if anybody knows this. But they are coming. They're in progress. We need to really, guys, I really need to get these tornadoes sold out. I need some more cash. So help a brother out. Go pick up a tornado. There are 4 versions available right now as we speak. Does anybody know? Hey, Homer. Nope, not a Corvette. No, it's not a plane. Jet car. Donald gets it. When I was a kid out in the Bonneville Salt Flats, there was a land speed record car called the Blue Flame. Look it up. I was absolutely fascinated. I saw videos of it going. It was amazing as a kid. And so I've always wanted to name a knife after the Blue Flame, and now we have that. So check it out. The elk says by the tornado. Exactly. He did say that. All right. We're going to get to Fred here. He's patiently waiting for Crazy Casey, but I had some stuff I wanted to get to here, and I think we about got it all. And we'll bring Fred in, and Sam, you can join anytime you're ready, buddy. And look at you making your own childhood dreams come true. Yeah, basically it was a Bunsen burner on a stick with some wheels skull. It really was. But it was just, I literally wanted to go out there and break the land speed record with them. I've been fascinated with cars and planes since I was old enough to know what they were. It just amazing. And speaking, let's bring Fred in here. Fred, did you know what the was? Do you remember the Blue Flame? Not that you're old, Fred. You're not.
I do remember it. I wasn't as enthused as you are, but
who would be? Only crazy people. But I am a crazy person. I need some yellow Cerakote. I didn't order any yellow hardware. I got some plain tie hardware. Yeah, you can anno it yellow, freak show. Hey, there's Sam. Let's bring Sam in too. What's up, man?
How's it going, guys?
Hey, we can't hear you. So we got Fred Fred the Lug, you guys know Fred. Fred sends me knives every 10 minutes, which I dig. And Fred's got his own channel, so check out Fred. And then Sam, of course, of Wyvern Kodiak, which the coolest. There's a dragon about to eat his head in the picture there. But I hope you guys are doing good.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me on, Casey.
100%. See, Jim Miller gets it. They would do a Hot Rod Magazine did a Bonneville Salt Flats issue every year of all the fast cars and everything. And I just, I loved it. But what do I know? I was always fascinated with anything fast. I wanted to be a pilot. It didn't work out because my eyes suck. But, it is what it is. I will also need, there is plain hardware, guys. There's plain hardware. Listen, okay. All right, Fred, I'm going to ask you this. Fred modifies knives all the time. And all of you, Fred, have you ever seen good-looking yellow ano?
No, I've never been able to get it. I've never seen good yellow.
I've never seen good yellow Cerakote or ano on titanium. So I wanted to do a Blue Angel version. It was right there. And I did some research and I went to Kubi's website. As a matter of fact, they did a yellow version of the Titius, whatever it is, the 331, and it is hideous. I did not want that yellow on my knife. I did not do that because wouldn't you think I would want a Blue Angel version? Yes. Okay. But I did not want to do that at the cost of ugly. I asked Kubi. What's that?
How about cell shading it into that?
Yeah, maybe somebody could do something like that, but I just didn't want it to be. I just didn't want it to
Cerakote.
be.
It isn't going to look good if you don't Cerakote that thing. I mean, that's about the only way I think yellow can look good on that. Otherwise, sounds terrible.
Man, when Sam, I'll tell you, dude, when I picked the red for the 71, they sent me a Cerakote sheet that was about this long with red shades. It was about 50 shades of red. And I got to tell you, I picked one that was called Race Car.
That sounds appropriate.
I was just about to say that.
It sounds like you.
But it looked very bright. It looked like, again, back to the kid thing. You guys, Corvette Summer, it looked like the red Corvette in Corvette Summer, and I went, that one. And they went, okay. And so if I were to pick a yellow, I mean, it would have been absolutely nuts trying to figure out what color to pick. Gio, hello. Good to have you in here. They're always here. Appreciate you guys. And I just dropped my video. Was it today? Yep. Dropped my video today on the Noxes. You guys go check that video out. Very cool knife. Love the shape of it for sure. 100%.
Yeah, the knife deck that Best Tech gave me for my OEM is 77-page PDF. I was like,
overkill.
This was a bit much, and
it's even when you just try to pick materials, sometimes
it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
And you're not actually picking for you. You're picking for everyone else.
Right. You're trying to pick what other people like. Yep. And that's, Fred, in and of itself, that's one of the craziest things, is trying to pick what everybody else is going to like. It's it's kind of humbling, I would say. It's I'm trying to see if I can find, here it is. Okay. So I think I just found it. All right. So Freak Show, I just want to ask you, would you have been okay if I had done this hideous color hardware? No, thank you. Would anybody have liked a bright blue knife with that greenish yellow monstrosity? And that's the color they do in yellow ano. So it would have had to have been Cerakote. and I just I didn't pull the trigger. So it is what it is.
Well, you know
all right,
me,
so
Casey.
here's
I'm boring, right? So
yeah.
I like plain. I mean,
Well,
no joke. I've got your knife here, the Zephyr, with me.
Yeah.
And
That's what he's flicking, guys. They were asking what you were flicking.
yeah, I'm flicking the Zephyr, man. I for those of you that hate speed holes, I'm not a big speed hole guy, but I gotta say this thing is oh, Casey,
Yeah.
don't be waving
Yeah,
toys
that's
in
why
front
I'm
of me.
doing it, dude.
I already
Because you're a
committed to
plain
buying
Jane
it, man.
kind of guy. I do, and this is to me, and I may do this. This is waiting for somebody that wants to go anodize this or whatever. I may get Freak Show's probably going to do a couple of these, and Dark Water might do a couple of these, and just see what people come up with. But yeah, I mean, even if you like Sam and you just want to leave it plain, I mean, come on. You can't really go wrong. It's dirty
great
right now, but
to have a plain canvas.
yep.
It's
And originally, Fred, I was gonna do blue hardware on this guy, and I decided to keep it clean and not do that on that one. So, but I think I did order blue accent kits, and I think I did actually get them right this time. We should have blue accent kits, but yeah, this is the race car red or whatever. Ooh, did you hear that snap?
That's the one I have.
That's the race car red Cerakote. So,
Yep. And I reviewed Fred's. He loaned it to me before I sent it off to Bluminati.
Yes, I miss it. It's
so
still
good.
out being reviewed.
Well, I'll have one with me at Blade Show, Fred. So,
I know.
or one or two of them, so you can play with it again.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll definitely have some anno going on, and probably let Freak Show have a couple of a few tornadoes and maybe Morgan, and we'll have some stuff at Blade Show. Some cool stuff at Blade Show to I don't know what we're gonna do with them, but to either sell or give away or do something with. Well, we're gonna sell the ones Freak Show does, but I don't know. I may do some with Morgan to just give away and have fun with. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Sam, his head could explode. There you go. Fred, what's Fred flicking? We saw what oh gosh, look at that crazy thing. What do we got, Fred?
So this is a Vulcan Knives fractal frame lock.
That is wild.
Vulcan does some awesome designs. I like Vulcan stuff a lot.
That
and this is
he does
frame
that
lock.
He does that matching milling on the blade, and I just think I'm not sure I've really seen many other people do stuff like that. It's kind of crazy.
So as most of you know, because I haven't kept it unpublic, I kind of had to rush off to a family issue, and so I only have 4 knives with me, which like for me, I'm like naked, right? They're all customs because I was at a show.
Yeah. And Skull, the answer is yes. Even if he makes that model, that is a one of one. I mean, he might make that pattern again, but it's still a one of one. Yeah.
Right. He doesn't do duplicates.
Oh, okay.
He'll
So
do
he
the same knife more than once, but it will always be different somehow.
Different. Okay.
And his prices are incredibly reasonable.
Yeah. When I did those reviews of the 2 you sent me, I thought they were pretty reasonable for sure.
So for the work he does, it's incredible. And the materials.
Aries says always one of one. Exactly.
So
yep.
I have a few other customs with me today, so I'm flicking my new favorite.
Ooh, that sound. Woo! That'll send shivers down your spine, man.
That's gorgeous. That's stunning. Fred sent me pictures of that in the DM.
Yeah, he did too. Remind us.
So this is a Robert O'Brien.
Right. Woo! Golly, that is an intense sound.
And I mean, all the materials were picked by me, and he actually learned an entire new process to do for the blade.
Right.
To get the purple coloring on the blade.
That's
Very
wild.
cool. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this,
you got some really cool stuff, Fred. I mean, I gotta
and
say
this
your
hand
collection
material
is
was my son actually commissioned the material. So we have
Okay.
new colors. So it's a brand new glass material.
Oh, wow.
And
Ding. God,
yeah,
you hear
it has
that?
there's a floating backspacer, and
Yeah.
that's what makes the ting.
Okay. Golly,
So
that's
yeah,
wild.
it's awesome. It's great.
Yep. That is wild. Yeah,
It's
check
great.
out the fire Fred has. There you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
so Robert O'Brien is a custom maker, and he's really only on Facebook. I don't really think he's got a big Instagram presence.
Most of those guys don't. They don't want to be involved with all that.
Well, I find that the Instagram is much more to show your things, and the Facebook is much more if you want a little community of people that just
Gotcha.
follow your things. So a lot of the custom makers have Facebook groups to just
Right.
discuss their stuff, and they only thing they do on Instagram is show pictures of their knives and not have discussions. So
And there's a link to Wyvern Kodiak. Very cool. Thank you, Blue. Very cool. All right, Fred. Gabe says you're the first person he could picture getting a Kyle Royer piece. I'm not familiar with Kyle Royer.
I'm not familiar with that either.
Oh, well, you'll have to check it out now. Yeah, now you're in trouble. You're going down a rabbit hole. Thank you, Gabe. Yeah, need to do more tuning fork backspacers, right? And
Well,
by the way, Fred, I don't think I've told you this recently, but I think we are probably, let's just see. Let's see if this I was starting to say this earlier for everyone's benefit, but we went over last Saturday, so a week ago Saturday, we went over 50,000 subs, and we got to 50,500 in like 3 days, and then everything just went and so I'm just still stuck at 50. Well, I'm at 50,600 now, but I was gonna talk about that crazy video on the Poikilo Alchem. It is now at 14,300,000 views. And literally, this is no joke. It's for like 3 or 4 reasons. A, it's a crazy knife. Okay. It's a transformer. Okay. So
I call it a Klingon knife.
Right. So people are either like, wow, that's cool, and then they watch it, or they're like, wow, how stupid is that? You know? So it like elicits that. By the way, thank you, Josh Branson. Good to see you here, man. $5 super chat. There's your Daleka salute. Thank you very much. But here's the funny thing. So that's one of the reasons. Another one is, I'm not going to say what channel it is. Another channel, because I don't want to get that guy in trouble. Another channel says literally these words: "Hey, bud, please do that again," at the end of my video, right? Well, for some reason, people think he's saying something bad. And I haven't even really been able to, but literally there are hundreds of thousands of people that have watched that because and watched it over and over again, trying to hear what that person said. And literally what he says is, "Hey, bud, do that again," because he wanted to record it. He was over there fumbling with his phone while I was recording, and then he asked him to do it again. But first, and I don't even know exactly, and I'm not going to say, but I think it's something racist, and it is not. That's not what he says. And then the third reason is the vibration in the handle and so people take crazy vibration knife and go weird places with it. And so, yeah, so literally I can thank people's warped minds for taking that video to 14 million, but that is literally, people ask Fred, and I'm not going to answer. I'm going to let Fred answer this. What is the purpose of that knife? And they ask me this all the time. Let's see what Fred says.
I think the purpose of that knife is to basically show off their technical ability.
Yep.
Of being able to pull it off.
Engineering marvel for people.
It is incredible how they were able to get all that mechanism to work. And
now people say all the time, well, does it cut? Does it do? Who cares?
Yeah, I'm not really sure that's a user.
It's not a user. And for most of us, probably there are 88 people in the chat. There's probably maybe one person in the chat that would spend the $1,450 to buy that knife. And most of us are not going to do that. But it has, let me just say, and I think my video probably has done them some favors. They came out with a big run of them and they sold out immediately. And so, it's definitely something people want. Right. Exactly. John, there's no way I could even begin to flex that hard and go buy that knife. There's not. So that brings us to our next thing. And I don't know if I want to ask Fred this question. So we'll start with Sam. Sam, do you currently have a high dollar, or it could be a low dollar one? Maybe it is. Do you have a grail you're after right now, besides a Zephyr?
that I'm after right now. So
besides a Zephyr. By the way, I got a tracking number for my Zircutai
nice.
Zephyr. If I get it, Fred, I might bring it with me to Blade Show. Maybe, if I can talk myself into the risk of doing it. But I want to bring it to Blade and show it off. Yeah, it's $1,450 for the low end one, Rachel. They go up to like $8,000 or $10,000 for the really fancy versions. Anyway, go ahead, Sam. Is there one you're after right now?
Yeah. So I wasn't going to do it until I found out they're going to be in Texas. And so I'm coming with a stacked wallet for it. And I'm going to go after a Hog House Veli.
Those are pretty sweet.
So
and those guys are fabulous. I think it's Tepio and Stefano, something like that. Yeah. They are wonderful people, and they got hosed last year at Blade Show Texas because their knives did not show up.
That's
they
what
did not
go
through customs. Pardon?
Grimsmo's knives didn't show up in Atlanta. I felt so bad for John.
Yeah.
I was talking to him, and he actually had a friend that was local that was a big collector of theirs, and he got his friend to agree to bring all his knives there and sell them with the intent that John was going to replace them, essentially.
Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, that was pretty wild. But yeah, that's insane. That's the grail that I'm after, Casey.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man. And I got to ask both of you, and we'll start with Fred on this one since I just asked Sam. But Fred, it feels like to me when I talk to you, it almost feels like you're more excited about the dudes making your knife than the knife itself. Would you feel that's true? You get really excited about the people that are doing it.
There is different levels of my collection.
Okay.
And there are different things that I enjoy about the different parts of my collection. And of the customs, I really enjoy the basically camaraderie of being able to make a knife with someone and explaining them what I want, and they tell me what they can do, and the way we work it out together to make it good. And to me, that's my ultimate enjoyment.
The camaraderie of that, and I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of people that are really excited about that Blackbird edition of the Mach 71. And I think from what they've said, they're excited because I'm excited. So it's and that's definitely part of what we're doing here for sure.
Of course, as Dominic knows, because I've spoken with him, he's on the chat. I know he mentioned that he can't make it. I have things that I like, and I'm very picky about what I like. I have enough knives that I don't just buy a knife for buying a knife. So I'm a Goldilocks. I like it in a certain size. I like it with certain deployments. I like it. Now, that doesn't mean I don't buy other knives, but those other knives are usually not permanent knives in my collection. They're normally transient. I play with them. I pass them around to all my buddies.
100%.
And then normally when I get them back, they go on the hit parade. They get sold or traded or something.
Understood. And that gets you the next one. Yep.
And that gets me the next one. But the keepers have to be within what are my desired things. And if they have a story, it makes them even more valuable.
100%. Yep. like
The fact
something
that
you
you
pick
do a
up
lot of them
from.
with your son, though, is really cool too, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the other thing that I always dig about when you tell me, you and your son are someplace and you show me the knife. That's when I always kind of get like real excited about it. I mean, I love my dad, but he doesn't care about knives. This is not his thing.
Yeah.
So we don't have a tie there. But when we go shooting and stuff like that together, I mean, we have other interests that we share, but that's just not one of them. And I think it's really awesome that you do that with your son, because
Yep.
it's an awesome
It-
chance to spend some
It's
time with him.
it's crazy though, but he actually likes it fancier than I do. And a
That's
lot of
awesome.
times I'm getting the cleaner, simpler build, and he's getting the crazy,
He's getting a little
outlandish build.
crazier about it. Yeah, understood. Understood. So I have to address, first of all, Titanium Justin's $2 super chat and Jim's comment. You guys know I love my haptic, I love my Morpheus, and I want an Outlaw super bad. Selling some knives right now in hopes of having money for Blade Show, only to find out that Holt isn't coming to Blade, Texas. So dang it. But I will say this. The best way to get a Holt is to go join the Holt group on Facebook and make some friends. And look for what people look. The two Holts I have are $1,000+ knives. Obviously, I've been made no secret to a friend gave me one of them. The other one I paid $650 for, and it was a $1,200 knife. So just you can get deals on them. Again, I know some of you $650 sounds ridiculous. No, come on. Okay, so could somebody tell Kurt Eisen that the dagger shaped blade is never going to come out of Tempest? Come on, Kurt. No, that's not my thing.
I'll say it right now. The dagger
That's
blade
not my
shape
thing.
is never coming out of Tempest.
It's not my thing, dude. It's not my thing. So that's going to be a tough sell to get me to do, but who knows? I do have some wild prototypes in process, but none of them are dagger blades. And I'm about to do, you guys, for those of you that were on a stream a while back, Fred, I don't even know if you know about this, but there was Trevor was here one day, and he literally drew a funky, weird blade shape, and then I drew the handle, and then we both sat down for about an hour one day and tweaked it. And I'm actually gonna move forward with CAD on that one, and it is not a normal KC design, but I've shown it to enough people that have been like, "Whoa, that is actually freaking cool!" And I know exactly what company I want to approach with it to do a collaboration on it. But if I could get one produced with Trevor being the co-designer, that would be amazing. That would be really, really cool. No, there will not be there will not be a Tempest Tanto. I can almost guarantee it. It's just
Don't be
again,
a Wyvern Kodiak Tanto.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
So,
hey, show your prototype, brother. Let's see that thing, man. So this is the.
That's awesome.
No, it's not the awesome. What's
so
the name
this
of it?
one is the full DLC, and it's a belt satin DLC. Only thing that's not black is the pivot collars. I've got Timascus pivot collars on all of them. That's the only variation of color here.
Jeez.
Pocket clip on this thing is absolutely ridiculous. It's so good. It's quite literally the best pocket clip I've ever had in my life.
Oh, cool.
So it's so easy and smooth to get in and out of the pocket, but the retention on it's just right. And I mean, I've dialed this one in. So I mean,
and what's the name of that again?
So this is the Gracchus.
The Gracchus.
And
okay.
it is.
I knew I would screw it up, so thank you.
Yeah, no, you're good. This is in Vanex and 4mm thick blade, so it's pretty. It's a heavy blade, but it is. I mean, let me see if I can do this without screwing it up.
My Vanex.
Nice.
So
nice,
I mean,
Fred. Is that a Rob Johnson?
Yep, yeah. That's a cedar, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got a
Like
really
yours is.
good balance on this thing.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh.
Very good.
That's awesome.
So very, very happy.
It's Best Tech, Nick. It's Best Tech.
It is a Best Tech OEM, and
Yep.
I've just sent out 5 emails the other day for pricing on OEM number 2. And then I have 3 collaborations in play right now. Only one am I announcing right now, and that's Concept. I have 2 other ones that are big secret right now, only because they specifically asked me not to say anything.
Yep.
Um,
I've got a couple of those myself.
and one of them, I'll tell you this much: one of them is a top liner lock, a button top liner lock, and it's with a company that nobody thinks about when it comes to that. They do not have one in their lineup right now, and they asked me to make their first one. So
Very cool.
it is going to be a really cool collaboration, and I'm looking
That's
forward
awesome.
to it. So it's
Very
going to
good,
be
man.
a lot of fun. And I'm bringing
Very
4
good.
protos with me to Texas. So, gentlemen,
Nice, dude.
you will absolutely have one in
I'm
your
going to
hand.
steal one of them.
And you're going to be there Thursday?
I'll be there Thursday night. So the only flight that I was able to get out takes off here around 7. I think it lands close to 9 there, something like
I'm
that.
getting there around 6 something, I think.
So yeah,
I'm there at like 9 in the morning.
Yeah,
on Thursday.
I wish I was there at 9 in the morning, man. I don't want to be there that late because now I'm like, it screws up dinner for me. And like, I'm on this whole weight loss thing. I'm 150 pounds down. And so like eating late sucks for me. I don't want to do it.
That'll kill it.
So
that's good for you. Good for you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. That very cool design, dude. And that is awesome. If you guys missed what I was showing a minute ago, again, that was the new Zephyr. There are 3 versions of the sandwich construction Zephyr. And this is ridiculous zirconium and hand satin DLC. And that one is available now. You can use my code KNIVESFAST for 20% off. Yes, I still know it's very expensive. You are not in any way obligated to get one. I'm just showing them off. And the only one other version available right now is the Bead Blast and Weave Carbon Fiber. There is going to be a Flame Anno version coming very soon. They just hadn't quite finished it yet. So, but the Zerk is, when they ask me, Fred, they go, which of the 3 would you like us to send you? And I'm like, what do you think?
Duh.
They're like, we kind of guessed that. I'm like, okay, that one.
Question.
But it's on the way. So I am excited very much for that guy. And like you said, I mean, there's some exciting stuff coming. I can't talk about 2/3 of it yet, and I've got some prototypes in the works, and I'm about to start another prototype model. I've got well, I might as well say it. I've got prototypes being done by Riot right now, and I'm about to start some other prototypes with Kubi. I told them, hey, let's do this one. And now I've changed my mind because I want to fit a more budget-friendly knife in there. So I'm going to push one of my favorite designs, Fred, with the crazy milling pattern. I'm going to push that one back a little ways just because I want to fit a budget model in, a more budget-friendly model, I should say. Somewhere in the $100 range, somewhere 90 to 120, probably somewhere in there. But we'll see. Yeah, exactly. Angry Tom says 150 down is a huge accomplishment.
Thank you.
Do you find that those are more successful in sales at that price point?
Okay, so here's my issue. That is not a question I can answer directly. So I have not done a budget model since the Pinion and the Microburst. I have done everything above $100 since then. Because if you think about it, we did Jetstream about 140. We did Microjet around 140. We did Fractus around 200. And then, Downdraft and Tornado, both in that 150 range. So I haven't really done one. I will say Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get prototypes done on both of them, and then I can decide from there. But I need some more tornadoes to sell, so I have more money to play with.
But
It's that time of year where
doing a budget one opens up the market to people that in a lot of cases don't have or
but
won't have
you have
access
to buy so many more. That's really the issue.
The OEM portion of it's that one's certainly a risk. When you're doing a collab, if you can collab,
I'm talking
get
about
a budget.
These are OEM ones that I'm talking about.
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
Then it's like almost, I don't know Kubi's numbers, but Best Tech's is MOQ for premiums 300 and budget is 600.
600. Yep. And okay. I shouldn't say this. I've worked with Kubi so much I can negotiate that a little bit.
So my question though is,
if they tell me 600, I can probably talk them into 500. Probably. Yep. But that's about.
But my question is, could you come out with the same knife in both a premium version and a budget version at the same time?
Not. So there is only one exception to that rule. They will not. Kubi will not do 2 steels in one run. The only reason they did that for Lefty, I found out, was he wanted a mirror DLC, and they cannot do a mirror on S90. So they allowed him to do M390 just for the mirror DLC, but they will not let you do a budget and a premium steel in one run. I would have to do a 300 S90 and a 600, 14C or whatever.
Or maybe you can negotiate not having such a big MAQ.
Maybe.
By doing 2 runs like that.
Yeah, and if I can get enough dealers involved, then maybe that's a thing.
Just because that might be good, because then you're going to get 2 segments of your population that can buy the same knife at a different price point.
Maybe,
because then
one sells better and the other one doesn't sell.
And everybody's like, "Well, I want a premium version of that."
Yeah, and then Best Tech was willing to negotiate that in with me, because I had discussed the possibility of doing Vanex and a second steel, and they were willing to talk to me about it. It would have been, I probably would have had to do a total run of 500.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but eventually Chris and I just decided that, this is our first run.
Yeah. I was about to say, where you're standing and in this market right now, I would be more cautious.
Yep, we're already doing 4 versions of the Gracchus. So, we've bitten off as much as we're willing to chew for round number 1 on this one. Let us get one under our belt. Let us get some experience. Let us recoup some of our finances that we've been putting into this. And then at that point, we'll revisit the idea of, scoping some budget stuff out and things like that. And we absolutely do want to do that. We're not just going to be a premium build only type of house. So we want to make sure that everybody has access to everything.
Understood. Yeah. It's all up in the air. I haven't decided anything, Fred. I'm just thinking through it. Maybe I'll get prototypes done of both of those models. I'm excited about both of them. They're both gorgeous.
But they do enough business with you that they might see the benefit of doing that double run.
Which knife doesn't drop until the 13th Daily Gear Guide? What are we talking about? I don't know. So let me know. The only knife I have on the channel that drops on the 13th. Is he way behind in the chat? Maybe. This is the again, I was showing this earlier. This is the auxiliary manufacturing pocket buoy titanium frame lock. So this is coming on the 13th. Is that the one you're talking about? Hey, Derek Sharon, good to see you, man. So Blade Show Texas. I've made clear to everybody kind of what my goals are for Blade Show Texas. When I do Atlanta, I don't really get time to network as much as I want to. I don't get time to do as much content as I want to. How about this? I don't focus on those things. I do have time. My moderator, my buddy Freak Show and Trevor have done a lot to try to free me up, but I don't mentally focus on that stuff. So my goal for Texas. The whole reason I'm doing it is networking, shopping around to dealers, some prototypes and images, and doing a bunch of video. I mean, I've got extra hard drives and flash. Yeah, I've got everything. So I'm ready to go. So what's Fred? I kind of know you. Let's start with Sam. What's your goal for Blade Show Texas?
Well, obviously I'm going to do the same thing that you're doing, right? I do want to make some content. I do want to build on some relationships that I have, make a few new ones for companies that didn't make it to Atlanta last year. Obviously get some time with some of the folks that I haven't met yet in person. Casey, I know we met briefly in Atlanta last year. I have not met Fred the Lug yet in person. Though we've talked a handful of times on the phone, Sever 7 and those guys, get a little more time with some of those folks as well. But truthfully, the biggest thing for me is how many hands can I put my prototypes in? You know, the reality is that I'm looking at it as feedback time, you know, not only hyping up, but feedback. You know, what do you like? What do you not like? Is there things I still have time to make changes? If there's things that are big enough and if there's enough noise in one particular area that I can make some changes. But you know, that's really the big goal for me is just getting these in hands and letting people experience them and give me some feedback. So
very cool.
That's very cool.
Hey Keith, hey Plucky Pack Rat, hello Jay Korsgaden, hello everybody that's come in the last little bit. Yeah, the prototype. I mean, the prototype thing is a lot of fun. Handing your prototypes to somebody and getting that feedback and hearing what people think. That's a lot of fun. I'm gonna bring some mini practices, probably a couple of those and a couple of Mach 71s, and like I said, I want to bring that new Zephyr if it comes in. I was hoping I would have another prototype of a collaboration, but not only do I not have that prototype of the collaboration yet, but I don't have permission to show it yet. So I was told, wait till the prototype gets to you and then we'll discuss if you can show it off. And I'm like, oh, come on. So I've got a collaboration proto on the way that I'm very excited about. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to show that to anybody or not. So we shall see. Fred, what about you, man? I mean, I think I already know your answer as well, but what do you hope to get out of Blade Show Texas?
The truth is, my original intent was not to go.
Right.
So we have the week after Blade Show Texas is something called Noki. Okay. Which is the New Orleans Custom Knife Invitational. And that's like the most high-end type of knife show out there. Like, it's crazy stuff. And we have desires to get something there. So cash flow reasons, I can't spend too much at Blade Show for the possibility that I might get the other stuff. But the Blade Show Texas for me is more about the social aspect. Seeing all the people that we deal with on YouTube, seeing all the people that we know. You know, that social thing is so much a part of my knife collection. And the enjoyment of this knife hobby has a lot to do with the camaraderie that we have with our fellow people.
In this chat right now. Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Meeting people, shaking their hands, giving them a hug, you know, like just being there. People always ask me, how do I get to work with all these makers? Well, because I develop personal relationships with people. And there's this big social aspect of it. Do I want to get knives? Yeah, I want to get a bunch of prototypes, hopefully one from each of you. But I want to get prototypes to restock what I send people because I'm starting to run out of knives that I send people. So a lot of the things, I will be going to a lot of the, you know, bigger knife companies and saying, what do we got that's coming out soon so I could possibly get them to my people, you know? And so if I buy something, it's probably going to be that. I'm probably not going to be buying customs there because I'm starting to go away from buying the customs and hopefully mostly making the customs. Unless something like unbelievably special comes up. So I think that's kind of my goal.
Yep, Fred's running for president, Jason. That is correct. He kisses babies as they come by too, and steals their lollipops and stomps them on the ground. But wait, that's not Fred. What are you talking about, Casey? Get some more prototypes, Fred. I'll buy them in Atlanta, says Jim. There you go.
I might
Jim's
need
got
a
you
little more
covered.
time.
Yep. That's fine. So
And I'm just noticing I'm still missing knives that I bought in Atlanta. They haven't come back to me.
Oh no.
I just ordered 4 more blades for our knives because we're changing.
Wait a minute, time out. I did not say stomping babies. I said stomping their lollipops. Okay. All right, go, Sam.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, go.
You put up with some crap in your chats, let me tell you, Casey.
I do. Yeah.
So we're changing the blade grinds on our blades slightly.
Okay.
So on our blades here, we're actually going to bring this up higher, closer to the blade hole, and bring it up so that we can get thinner behind the edge. So the hollow on this is thin, and when we did all the testing, it competed neck and neck with a Koenig Arius. And I said we can absolutely smoke an Arius if we just get thinner. So we're getting thinner behind the edge by going a little higher so that we can go deeper on the hollow, and then once we get those tested, the order is going to go in, and we're going to get a pre-order going, but we're already going to have our order in while that pre-order is going. So we'll hopefully have that going April, which means it'll put us somewhere around August, September-ish for delivery
that
time.
works.
That's what we're looking at, which gives everybody a couple of months to recover from blade shoot.
Yeah, I'm my goals for 2026 were to get 4 knives in this year, and that's gonna be tight. I think it's gonna end up being 3. But I'm still gonna try for 4, and we'll see what happens. So since I don't even have prototypes of the 4th one yet, that's quite a reach. And the Riot one will be the most premium thing I've ever done, period. So we'll see.
Will it fit within my desired parameters?
Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah. You're hilarious. There you go, Jim. Jim's going to be carrying a Thunderhead tomorrow.
Fingers, right? He was like,
I like that. Woo! Yep. But yeah, so
Edward Scissorhands.
Nice. Ken Faulkner, you better find me in Texas. Now, for those that don't know, I will be walking around not only with prototypes. I've got these new Knives Fast cards, and I would love to hand them out to some of you guys to share with your friends. They've got where you can scan to subscribe to the channel on the back. And Fred, did you see? I got my two titles on there. Let's see if you can make it out here. Chief Creative Nut and Chief
Ergonomics Officer.
Nice.
Yes,
I am the CEO. Yes. And then we're gonna have
Hayden's gonna put on my card bank.
There you go. We're gonna have all slews of Tempest and Knives Fast stickers with me. If you guys are interested, I'm gonna say this over and over again because I think they're great folks over there. Check out Ink Banana. They're doing my stickers. They help me refine my logo a little bit on this, and they will give you 20% off with some code that I can't remember all of a sudden. I think it's Knives Fast 25. I believe that's correct. I gotta get that put on my description, but check them out for sure. So I'm gonna have a pile of stickers and everything else. So if you see me, just look for the ugly bald guy, probably with this hat, and a Knives Fast shirt, and find me, and I'll definitely hook you up with a bunch of stuff. So who in the chat is headed I know Ken Faulkner is. Who else is headed to Blade Show Texas? Anyone? And by the way, next week we'll probably talk some more Blade Show Texas a little bit with our buddy Ben from Jack Wolf, because he's going to be there as well with his booth. And we should have a new knife to talk about. Still waiting for him to actually announce it. So
I know Sever 7 is going, and
very cool.
He's getting in with Katuo, shocker, right? And but I think he's going down there with Mo Patty.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Yes.
So I'm getting in with Concept, but when I told them,
very cool, Weezy.
I was gonna hey, I'm gonna work your booth, and they're like, yeah, no, we don't need you to work the booth, but we just have an extra pass, so we're gonna give it to you. And I was like, okay,
cool. Nice, very cool.
Save me $50.
Rebel Rouser's gonna be there, and Wheezy will be there. Very cool. I thought there'd be at least a few people in the chat that are coming. So I see 3.
Think that Kenman is coming with Keith, Knife Freak. No.
Wait, Keith is coming?
Nah, no. I'm joking. I'm joking. No.
If Keith
Donnie
was
Bless,
coming, I need to meet. Oh, there you go. I need to meet Keith in person.
And with
Keith's a trip.
And I'm going to be working Latama's booth again. And Hayden is going to be working with Scott Stills and Edgy Blade Works.
Okay. Well, maybe being tied to a booth will keep you from spending all your money, Fred. That sounds
no. It's more we're the pee break. Right. So we help set up, and then we're available.
Gotcha.
Like, because people think about it like a custom maker. People go there to see them, not only see the knives.
Right.
So if they leave the booth, someone's watching the knives so that they
Understood.
don't get swiped and stuff. But people really want to see them.
This year at Blade Atlanta, I'm gonna have the freak shows helping me out, and then instead of Trevor, who has a new job and won't have any vacation, so he will not be coming, and my best friend Stu will be with us, so we're gonna have a full bunch of people to help. But I ended up, Fred, man, when you sit there and weigh how much a stinking booth costs, I just couldn't make myself do it. I have such a good traffic position right now. I felt like I would be stuck in the back of the room on a booth, rather than like as you come in the door, you can make eye contact with.
You mean a table?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm doing a table. I'm not going to upgrade to a booth.
Oh, no. I'm talking about tables. I'm talking about tables. So, I'm sorry.
But a lot of people have upgraded to booths. And I would love to have more room, especially more room to actually sit down and not get knocked into by the guy behind me. I'm always behind the guys that have lots of stuff, and they're always getting up and down and knocking into us. But it's just the booths are so expensive. It is. You have to rent your chairs and your tables, and when you upgrade to a booth, everything is an extra cost and it just. I'm like barely making it right now.
So what a lot of people that I know do.
I need to do is go to a booth. So
what I know a lot of people do when they want to upgrade is instead of going to a booth, they'll get 2 tables side by side or front and back.
Yeah, and I had the opportunity to do 2 tables side by side, and I almost did that, and I probably should.
The tables are really set up for 2 people.
You still don't have the room behind you, and it's
unless you do a back-to-back table.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Burning Stables? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right. So you guys are doing some cool stuff. Now make sure you check out these 2 guys' channels. Sam is doing lives every Wednesday now.
Burning Stables Forge is going to be on ours this Wednesday.
Well, there you
go. That's awesome.
He had some bum named Lefty on there last week. That dude, shoot, man. I don't even know what to think of that guy. No, Kevin's one of my best friends. So we talk all day long, about 20 times a day. So
I'm going to get Fred on pretty soon too.
There you go. Okay. That works.
Oh, and I got my first fixie.
There you go. Look at that. It's That's Fred. Hold it in your other hand.
Wow.
And extend your index finger and hold it up next to your index finger.
Oh yeah, it's teeny
because it's about the see. That's what I thought.
So this is a custom made by the same person that made the O'Brien. And what he does is he basically takes his spare parts from when he makes a custom and he basically shapes it into a small fixie. And like when you do a custom, you can actually do a matching set. And then he does the wicked blade, like the coloring and
yeah, look at all the colors on that one. That is
wild, man. Super cool.
Cute little. That would be a cute little folder. Yeah, it would.
Yeah, this is maybe 3.5 inches as a fixed blade. It's going to be like a 1-inch folder.
Yeah, that would be a pretty wild knife. And look at that dang recurve, man. That is just
a high-class prison shank.
Now, Keith, the knife freak, has been all excited that he's doing hollow grinds. Keith, I want to see a hollow grind with a recurve. That's what I want you to do next. He's gonna hurt me. But is it SS? I don't know what SS is. SS, Burning Stables. I don't know. All right, be safe driving home, Griffin. Good to see you. High-end prison shake. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly. Kathleen says it's the perfect size. Yes. There you go. I think Aries would love that size too. He'd like to do nice little small stuff like that.
Scott would like that. I think you're right.
Yep. That would be.
I think I actually sent a picture of it to Scott.
There you go. There you go. It's a tiny little guy. Come on up to my shop. I'll make you one. There you go, Keith.
And Nicholas actually came out with this as a mini this year.
Okay.
Yeah, with a button,
with
right?
With a button actuated inset.
I did see that. I did see
lock. So
yeah, just not any cheaper.
No.
That's it. He needs to make that knife and call it the pretty little prison shank. That's great. That's great.
I actually asked him if he had a name for it, and he said "Little Fixer." But
Little Fixer.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't me that wanted the hog house. It's Sam. What's the name of it, Sam?
The Veli, Veli,
which means Big Mama.
Which means brother in Finland, in Finnish.
Finnish
yeah.
brother.
That's their bigger knife. They also have the Model T and the Model T V2.
Yeah. I want the bigger one because I've got big old bear paws on me.
Yep. So since Holt is not, and since I'm selling knives, and Holt is not going to be at Texas, I'll just have to see what catches my eye, and if I end up buying anything. I got to tell you, man, Fred, I really feel bad. I get a lot of grief. I don't know if you know this. I did a really positive review on the Machine Wise Sonora, and about a week later, I just fell out of love with that thing almost immediately. The action was not for me. If I'm going to pay that much for a knife, and I believe I paid $8 something for it, it's just got to have some really nice action to it. And a plunge lock is never going to be able to do that for me. I know, Sam, the problem is it's not contoured, and I just can't make myself do it. If it was contoured, I'd have 2 by now.
Sam, how big is your knife compared to that Machine Wise?
Let's see.
Good question.
So, but anyway, people rag on me for my not liking the Sonora.
About the same size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's
so I had a
bigger.
Sonora. It's a beautiful knife.
I think you had a similar experience.
Very well.
It's gorgeous.
It's constructed very well. I also have a problem with a fake detent system. So 100%. That's why I really don't like.
It's not crisp.
It
doesn't make a good sound.
Like crossbars.
Right.
For that reason.
It doesn't make a good sound. It's not, but I agree with you. I tell you what, here's my plan, Sam. I will go to their booth and I will handle a Mojave. And if I fall in love with a Mojave,
It's
I'll
coming
watch.
with
But
me. So if you don't get your hands on one, I'll put mine in your hand, Casey.
there you
I
go.
bring about 10 per day, right? So I'm bringing about 30 to 40 knives.
Oh wow. Okay, I will not have that many with me.
Yeah, I everybody laughs, but that's like my rule. I have to have 10 a day because if I don't have my fix, I get crazy.
How are you bringing him down there? You're just putting him in your suitcase?
Yeah, I asked the guys in the pass around, and every one of them said throw them in a burrito roll and throw it in your bag.
That's what I do
probably...
also. But I just need you to know, and everyone in the chat is going to hear this, but airlines have a limit of liability of $4,000.
Yep.
So if you're concerned that you're having more than that much money in knives, you might want to actually check 2 bags and put half and half.
Yep.
I'm just saying,
I'm probably only bringing like maybe 10 to 12 knives at this moment in time. So
I'm checking 2 bags and I'm separating.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm bringing 4 prototypes and I'm putting 2 in each bag so that the likelihood that if one loses, I still don't lose more than that. And I'm still leaving prototypes behind as well with Chris. So since his slacker bottom won't take the trip with me because he's a bum this time, he's going to get in trouble with his wife. So he's not allowed to. He can either take this one or he can take Atlanta. So I'm taking him to Atlanta.
Yep.
No, I think that's appropriate. Atlanta is still currently bigger, but give it 4 or 5 years. I think Texas is going to end up being bigger.
Yeah. And also, I think most people could say that. I think I do have a collection. My collection is probably over that, but yeah, I don't have customs and everything like Fred. So, like my 2 most expensive knives are my Holts. So
right,
but my 2 Holts. So
your prototypes are worth more than that.
Yeah, but
because you spent the money on your prototypes. That's what I'm saying.
But I can't replace them. So if they get
lost,
but
you can at least get your money back to make new ones.
True. True that.
So I mean,
I got several of these, and these are worth a boatload at Blaurock's.
Yeah.
So
and he's not coming to Texas this year. He came
I know.
last
I already
year.
talked to him because I already told him that he doesn't.
Fred can bring one knife, says Jim Miller.
Well,
he's reserving one of those new ones for me already.
Yeah. So Jim,
because I have so many of his knives.
And for those people who are really starting to collect and building up, you can actually buy collector's insurance that will cover it, and or you can put on your homeowners. So I mean, I know it sounds scary to say that, but you got to think about it.
Yep. Yeah, Rebel, that should more than cover you. I've never come to a Blade show with that much.
That's about what I spent last year at Blade Show.
Yeah.
It's about what I spent last year at Blade Show. I'm spending about the same this year, but I'm not spending near that in Texas. I mean, I wasn't planning to buy knives in Texas, but because of the fact that I can't promise that Hog House is going to be in Atlanta, I'm not going to let that opportunity pass.
Chuck it, I will say this. Don't get friends, because your friends will talk you into stuff. A friend of mine gave me a Holt, and now I've become like a guy that loves Holts. So I did say things like that. You are not wrong.
Get friends like that.
But,
well, the question is, if you have friends that introduce you to things that are really worth it, and then once you play with them, you're like, okay, now I understand why it's this much money. Now I understand.
I do have a custom knife I want, but I will never be able to afford one. Never. And Fred knows what it is. I want a Brandon Corbin knife, because Brandon's been on my stream. Brandon lives in my state. He's a cool dude. His knives are ridiculously fantastic. But
why don't you talk to him about doing a collab with him, and then you can have a Tempest Brandon knife?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we could do that. I'll talk to him, but he's such a cool dude, man.
He's a good guy.
He
does the most interesting lotteries out of everyone.
Yep.
His lotteries, he does dice rolls.
Oh, does he really? I've heard things.
So
but
he doesn't pick a number out of a hat or anything. So it's pretty interesting.
If I miss on the Valley, then I'm going to have Fred introduce me to Jim over at HMC, because
he'll be there.
Yeah,
Jim will be there.
I still want to meet him, but if I don't get that, then that's probably the next one I'd go after.
He's a great guy. He's awesome.
Okay,
And
I just want to point out that Anasso is in rare form in the chat tonight. This is like his third really, really good joke tonight. I mean, I don't know. I think we should do a round of applause in the chat for our buddy Anasso. He's on it
nice
tonight.
job, man.
I said he lives in the same state as I do. He lives in the state of confusion. Thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. That was very nice. What in the Dungeons and Dragons way of doing a lottery is this? Yeah, if it works for him, that's great, man. I don't know, Fred. What are his prices like? They're 2-3 plus, right?
So his knives can, depending on the materials, can between $3,000 and $5,000.
Yeah,
but there are people he's got a 7-year waiting list. And there are people that are throwing him $5,000 to $10,000, not for the knife, but for the opportunity to bump the list.
Yep. He told me that when I kind of asked. I said, "Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I do not have money to buy one of your knives, but and that was like 2.5 years ago. He told me 3 to 5.
I can ask Hayden to bring. I don't have it with me, but I can ask him to bring one if you want to play with one.
I think I don't know if he's there or not. I guess I got to look and see if he's got a table this year.
I don't think he'll be there because he's going to be next week.
Right. Yep. At the one you're going to. Yeah, he can bring it. Sure. Heck yeah.
I'll ask him to bring one. See if he remembers.
There you go. Oh, gosh, we're having a good time. All right. Well, we are going to wrap this up because I do need to leave time. I got stuff I got to do. And I do want to leave time for a giveaway. And by the way, whoever wins tonight can thank one of our winners from last week. Our Canadian winner, unfortunately, was unable to accept the Kaiser Allure. So that will be in tonight's giveaway. He had to opt for a fixed blade option and the slip joint that was in his package. So the Allure is in the giveaway tonight. So stick around. We're going to be doing that in a moment. But I wanted to have these guys on just to chat for a few. And we'll do it again, guys. I just I started late tonight. Jeez.
No, it's a good time, man. It's always fun to hang out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%. I mean, Sam knows and Fred knows we do a lot of kind of hanging out in our little group chat. But it's more fun to talk like this face to face and just do the giveaway. They don't need to leave. We can do that. If they're willing to stay, I can keep them here and we can move to the giveaway. Sure.
Whatever you want to do. I'm good with either or.
All right. Well, So I guess I need to decide. I will tell you on the mini practice prototypes. Hold on. I'm probably only bringing 2 because let's just say I have 4 of those.
And he can just leave one with you and me.
Fine. Funny. No, I told you we're not close enough to that yet, Fred. But yes, Fred, you will have the opportunity.
Fred is a relentless person when it comes to that. You gotta love him for it, though.
This one's gonna come with me. And another one, but 2 of them are already claimed by a dealer.
Yay!
So okay. One of them is claimed by a dealer, and he's going to do a second variant that he and I are working on. But since 2 of them are 80s, I'm not going to bring either one of those. So, but I'm going to bring this guy and the other, and then I'm gonna have a couple of tornadoes with me just to kind of show and tell people, come buy one. They're on my website, go get them. But we still got like probably 80 of those left. So if you're interested, definitely go pick one up. And it's kind of cool to have something in stock for once, because I get ragged on about that all the time. But at the same time, I really need a little bit of a run here. I need a little bit just to bump myself up, because Fred, I mean, we talked about this, to do the mini practice, I'm going to have to start buying handle material. I want to get those other 2 prototypes rolling. And all this stuff takes money. So it's like, I got to pace myself and wait till I sell a little bit more so I can
So
do this stuff.
Kubi not provide handle material to you?
No, sir.
You always
okay.
do your own materials? Just for
No.
inlay?
Okay. So like the mini, that's why I'm so happy about the Mach 71. It was just like plug and play. They got titanium, go. But if you're doing okay, by doing it with dealers want camo carbon right now. That's what dealers want. And Kubi does not stock any camo carbon. So if you're going to do camo carbon, or in my case, I want to do I want to do a ProTech composites material on the mini Fractus. And so you got to buy that yourself and have it and buy it in advance, pay for it in advance and ship it. And then they build the knife. Yeah. No more camo carbon. Why no more camo carbon? Why would I not do more camo carbon?
I think Lefty's beating the camo carbon to death, to be honest. I mean, I love Lefty to death, and I love his
but that's
knives,
why that's so the dealer I'm working with wants to do a camo carbon version. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna probably do something really unique with the same dealer. He wants to do something odd, and I'm a little I've got to figure it out. He wants to do it, and I think it's a freaking awesome idea. It would be killer if we could pull it off. So I'm going to start working on that. And then I want to do something from ProTech Composites. So Sam, I don't know, this right here is what I want to do. And somebody in the chat hates this knife. But that material right there, I want that on a mini Fractus.
Is that a copper?
No, it is just a blue. They call it blue marbled carbon fiber. That is what that is.
Okay, so
Composites.
when I make my screen bigger, I can see it a lot better.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
I like that. That's different, though.
Yeah,
right?
it's
that's not the same old purple that we see all the time, or the same.
Oh no, and that's what I told Kevin. I said, the two camo carbons on the Tornadoes are the two that have sold the worst. So I get it. And I definitely just now I will tell you this, Fred, the version of the mini Fractus I showed, Kubi has this. So this is no issue whatsoever. They stock the silver twill, and this is pretty much my favorite version.
And the silver twill looks like sweet with that, surrounding
blue
color.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's sick.
That's a perfect blend.
Yeah, that looks good.
So
I also like if you could do like glow. A lot of people do like glow micarta nowadays and things like that, and in the custom world. But when you're in Texas,
micarta,
yeah. So that's kind of new.
There's cool.
Day glow. There's UV stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that's out there, and there'll be a lot of at the show. There'll be a lot of materials.
Yeah. Oh no, there always are. Yep. It's just getting the right thickness mix and all that stuff.
I see Mama Loot in the house. What's up, Mama Loot?
Nice. Hello, Mama Loot. I will see your son next week, and maybe if you come to the show, we can say hi to you.
That's another one that I'm saying I've never met before in person. So he's another one I want to meet. Right? He does an awful lot of work for me.
He's worked his butt off for me. So
I have to introduce him to like 3 people that asked me to make the introduction.
Fred, forget to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, forget to do that.
Yeah,
we need to. I'm keeping Mark busy enough. I don't need your help.
The works, okay? Casey's already screwed me up a couple times.
And I got he's about to start on another one.
But
we're working on something.
When you find someone who's really good, you don't want to give him up.
I know. We're about to work on something really freaking cool. So
I know, but Sam, that's also how I try to put people together. Ask Casey.
Right. He's working on it.
Come on, man. Bro Club. We don't talk about Bro Club.
We don't talk about Bruno. Oh goodness. All right, I am gonna start getting ready for the giveaway here. By the way, real quick before I do that, let me just make sure I say this one more time, because the one thing I don't do enough is promote my own stuff. So I'm gonna do this real quick, because seriously, if you don't have a tornado, even though Titanium Justin is ragging on the camo carbon, we've got the purple swirl version for $159. Use code KnivesFast for 10% off. We've got the blue, electric blue version. Use code KnivesFast for 10% off. We've got only two of the Firestorm tornadoes. Okay. So there are only two of those available in the Flame Anno, and there are plenty of the bead blasted titanium, which again is a great place to start if you want to do some anno work or have somebody do it for you. You can do whatever the crap you want with this one.
The one I got.
And yeah, there you go. So check them out. Again, they're all $150, and you can use code KnivesFast for 10% off, which if you can do the maths, that is $15. Okay. So definitely check them out.
I'll drop a couple shorts for you this week on that, by the way, Casey.
Thanks, dude.
I'll see if I can help you out, man.
All right, now I'm going to get set for the giveaway. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to put a hashtag on the screen. You're going to see that hashtag, and you need to type it in one time. Wait, did I spell that right? Okay, yeah. You want to type it in one time, and one time only, exactly how you see it. Listen carefully. I want to say this carefully. Okay. Only enter if you already have a U.S. mailing address in place, meaning you have a proxy or you have your own U.S. mailing address. Don't enter if you don't have a U.S. mailing address. 18 or older with the parent's permission, and also you can't have one within the past 4 weeks. Okay. And you got 2 minutes to enter and 2 minutes to tell me you're here after I draw. Okay. So there you go. There is your hashtag, ladies and gentlemen. So hit that, and let's, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I lost Fred and Sam. There we go. There you go. You got 2 minutes to enter. Now, real quick, what you're going to get, I actually found something today that I forgot I still had. You're going to get this guy, the Kaiser Allure, in titanium and wood, and that crazy looking Damascus, designed by Johan Jordan. Those South Africans, they're crazy. And then I forgot I had this guy. This has been sitting over here for a while, and I forgot this is the Boker Cataclysm. Excuse me, Cataclysm. Yes, the Boker Cataclysm. Pretty cool little knife. Really simple, easy peasy, cool little frame lock knife. So those are your two knives that will be in the giveaway. And you're going to get a ginormous swag pack tonight, which I do need to spend a bunch of time gathering swag at Blade Show, Texas. And if anybody else is there, feel free to just grab a bunch and bring it to me. I know you're all doing that for Big Red already, but you can do it for me too. But anyway, there's lots of swag. Don't have a bunny yet unless Ashlyn walks down in the next few minutes, but we do have a Butter Knives Fast, and we have a veteran's coin. So don't forget, if you're not a veteran, please give that to a veteran. Very cool. Fred and Sam, thanks for being awesome, says Josh Branson. Are you guys awesome, Fred? What do you think? Are you awesome?
I'm not awesome. Okay. Fred's pretty awesome, but I'm just okay.
Me too.
I'm okay.
I'm with you. That's hilarious.
It, Josh. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Josh. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Here is your Broken Daleka salute. Appreciate it very, very much. About 45 seconds, and we will do this draw. So if you have not entered, now is the time. There are 109 people in here. It's always funny. I'll be at like 100 people, and as soon as I begin the giveaway, suddenly we're at 110. We'll be at 120 here in a minute.
Thanks, Jim. Jim says Chris is the awesome one.
Oh my goodness.
He's not wrong. Chris is the awesome one. I'm just here for a pretty face.
Well, Chris is not coming to Blade Show, Texas, so he's not awesome. I mean, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm kidding, Chris.
Good news, by the way. I launched my website today, by the way.
Which website? The Wyvern Kodiak website?
Yep, wyvernkodiak.com is up and live and working. So if anybody wants to go and check that out, and we threw up some t-shirts on there as well, and we're gonna have some Hanks by the end of the week. So if anybody wants any of that stuff, go ahead and grab yourself one.
Let's just say 15 seconds. 15 seconds. And here we go. All three of you are absolutely amazing. Well, okay, so Rebel, I just want to say Monday nights are a time to just have fun, dude. So that is awesome, and I appreciate you putting that on us, man. It's cool. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam, 88 entries. And yes, Mr. and Mrs. Freak Show are awesome people. They are the salt of the earth, so friendly and cool. And our winner is, oh, look at this. I don't have to ship the giveaway. Sean Schroyer, are you here? He lives right down there, not too far away. So, Sean, where you at, man? Let me know you're here in the chat, dude. It was not rigged. So before you say that, don't say that. There you go. We got the new Wyvern website. Thank you, Jim, for putting up that link.
So from shipping to Canada to shipping to next door.
To walking to work tomorrow. Yep. Sean, okay, he says he's here. Sean, I will just bring this to work with me tomorrow. Very, very cool, dude. You know where to find me, or I can find you over in your neck of the woods. Either way, we're kind of in different buildings. But
hey, Jim, that's my YouTube channel. There's actually a website.
Oh, yes.
But you can link the website from the channel.
Yeah, it is in the website. It is in the description. So if you go there, you will see that. It is there.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations, Sean. Sean's been around for a long, long time, and Sean has a U.S. mailing address and all that stuff. Okay, fine. Casey smells like dirty diapers. Wait, did I skip super chats? What super chats did I skip? I don't think I skipped any. Hey, Jay, what's up, man? Does 2 years make me a boomer? Sure. You are a boomer. Congratulations. Thanks for being a member for 2 years. We're covering up Sam's face. He said he was a pretty face, and now we're covering it up. But very, very cool. Well, guys, it's been a lot of fun. It is time for me to wrap up because I got stuff to do. So I don't go to bed at 3 a.m. I can go to bed at 1 instead if I get some stuff done. There you go. Jim's got the website.
Appreciate it, guys.
Check it out and check out Tempest Knives and go buy them up and all that good stuff. Local yokel for the win. There's another local yokel right there. Very, very cool. So that's awesome. Hey, Woodfish, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. All right, Sean, we'll see you tomorrow, man. All right. So thank you, Sam. And one last pitch, Sam. Tell us what you want people to look at on your channel. And again, we're looking forward to your new to your knife sometime this year.
Appreciate it. Well, first off, thanks again for having me on, man. It's a blast and an absolute honor to come on and hang out with you guys. And on my channel, I could tell you that in the next week, so before Blade Show, I'm going to start making some videos on our prototypes. I have not really done that other than showing them on the lives. And I just want some people to be able to have something to try and find me for while I'm in Texas. Cool. So I'm going to make some videos on that. So we'll see some of those. Keep your eyes out for videos on that. I'll give a really good, thorough walkthrough on that. And then keep your eyes out for all the different content that we're dropping. We're constantly trying to put more stuff out. getting into the pass around group and stuff like that. So getting a lot more gear in is certainly helpful. When Fred sends me a batch of knives and stuff like that, I mean, it's certainly super helpful. It's just I owe it to Fred and to the pass around group for the growth that we've had because of the fact that they've just provided so much more gear than I can keep buying. You know, it's just too expensive to buy a knife every other day.
100%.
That's how you start, though. Really, that's how you start it off. But I mean, that's eventually, thankfully, I'm at a point now where I'm getting more than I have to buy. So, you know, come to the channel, hang out, jump on the website, keep your eyes open, join the newsletter. We've got exciting things coming. I think 2026 is just the kicking off point for what's going to be a really crazy thing that Wyvern Kodiak's putting out. So we're excited for it.
Nice. Very cool. Thanks for putting up with us, Fred.
Like
and
we
Sam
had a choice,
says,
Jim.
Yeah, says Jim.
I
Jim
can't wait to play with your prototype.
Look what Jim has triggered. Here we go. This just never gets old for me. It is so much fun.
Come from Manasseh, not from.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miller. Appreciate you, dude. Here's your Daleka salute as well. Where's O-Father? Daggone it. But anyway, Fred, everybody, now Fred's not doing a lot of content yet, but he's doing some. So go check out his channel. And as you can see, Fred's kind of involved in everybody's channel. So, we're looking forward to whatever Fred ends up getting at these shows coming up and shows off, like what he just picked up. So very, very cool. That that purple guy there is.
I'm still oogling over it. I'm
oogling.
Still really oogling.
Oh, woo! I get chills from that sound, dude.
So good.
I get chills. That is that's a high pitched king. That's a crazy one. It's a good looking knife too. Oh gosh, it's like
I really like the way he did the material that we had made.
Sounds like you're tapping on the side of a wine glass.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty epic. Hey, Pins, what's up, man? All right, guys, I am gonna wrap this up, and thank you guys for always being patient with me and all the goofiness that happens. But seriously, the whole reason for this Monday night craziness is just to smile and have fun. I don't know about you guys. Monday was rough. So it is fun to come in here, slow down for a minute, and just goof off with friends and friends in the chat. And I appreciate you guys coming every time. So thank you. Hit that like, notification bell, subscribe, go check out these other guys. And thank you for watching the Knives Fast channel. See ya.